Well, we begin this morning with news that's just coming in. The terror group, the Lashker-E-Islam, has issued a threat to Kashmiri Pandits, has asked them to leave the valley either or face death. Also going on to say that they will kill them even if security is doubled. Do remember that this has been one of the demands that have been made by Kashmiri Pandits associations in the valley as well as across the world, that there needs to be more security that is given to people who are working in the valley. I'm going to go across, I think, to Gursimran, who's reporting on this, and he joins us now. Gursimran, give us more details of what you're picking up on this terror threat that's come in for Kashmiri Pandits.
See, this is the second terror threat that has been issued by this group, Lashker-E-Islam. For the first time when this threat was issued, I spoke to some of the officials and they said that there is no terror group by this name that exists. But now the scenario in the Kashmir Valley has totally changed. See, innocent killing has happened in the Kashmir Valley, and now the security agencies are taking this letter very, very seriously. And the contents of the letter are also really very threatening. They are fearful and they are aimed to instill fear among the Kashmiri Pandits, because it clearly mentions either leave Kashmir Valley or face death. They said that no matter how multiple the security levels are, they will strike on the Kashmiri Pandits. So this is something really very concerned, as this is coming at a time when an innocent killing has happened in Kashmir Valley, that too a targeted selected killing of a Kashmiri Pandit who was working in a revenue department, and that too inside a government office. So this raises a series of questions on the establishment there also. And apart from that, see, the government and the security forces have taken this letter really very seriously. They not only have launched an investigation, but also have ensured that there is adequate security that is to be provided to the Kashmiri Pandit colonies across the Kashmir Valley, be it in Pulwama, be it in Anantnag, or in other districts of the Kashmir Valley. Apart from that, a high-level security meeting is scheduled to be held tomorrow in the national capital, wherein the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir too will be taking part. It is to be chaired by a senior functionary of the government, in which all the details regarding the security being provided to the Kashmiri Pandits and other aspects of the security scenario will be discussed. So this is really very crucial and important to mention.
Gursimran, I'm going to have to interrupt you there. I think we've got... All right. I think we've got Rahul Bhatt's brother, Ashwini Bhatt, on the phone line with us. Ashwini Bhatt, thank you for joining us and speaking to us on Republic TV. I know this is a very difficult time for you, Ashwini, but what we are seeing right now is an increased threat that is coming in the way of Kashmiri Pandits. There's a new letter that has come out from a terror group. What is it that you think that the government needs to do more to ensure that each and every Kashmiri Pandit who works in the valley is safe?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, this is again a sort of a testimony of the fact of the situation on ground, that we need to be really tough on militancy, and we want to make sure that the last terrorist is wiped out, and to the point in terms of the reason behind that is certainly the Islamic jihad, where any people from other faiths are not entertained. So we need to see it in that light, and we need to make sure that the terrorism is nipped in the bud, and no mercy for any terrorists or any sympathizers of terrorism.
All right. As you're pointing out, obviously, there are a lot of things that the government perhaps needs to do to ensure that. Thank you, Ashwini, for joining us right now. So that was Ashwini Bhatt, the brother of Rahul Bhatt over there, that joining us on the phone line, saying that there needs to be a lot more that is done by the government to ensure that this is something that's not repeated. Also, going back now